Hi, Awesome Doodle fans. We are here in Sedona Central, and we've got lots of roly-poly little puppies here that are investigating their world. We've moved into the bigger playpen, and they are loving it. They just are into everything and having a good old time. So a lot has gone on this week. Of course, I think I showed the litter box last time, and they've been using that really well. Because we've got a bigger area, you know, they might have an accident here or there because it takes them a little longer to get across the room to go. But for the most part, as they get older, that'll go away on its own because they'll be able to hold it longer. But so let's see. So this week we had the vet come out, and he did a health check on everybody, and they passed in flying colors. Everything was good. The vet checks for heart murmur, hernia, and checks their ears and eyes so they're clear and everything. They do a worm check, and no worms. And actually here in a day or two they're going to be getting their worming dose again, and that's all a preventative, so you know, we won't have any worms. They're not on the ground or anything around other dogs to really be in contact with anything, but you always want to have that preventative. So they're gaining weight good, and just really having a good old time. They're enjoying life. They're enjoying life, and they're enjoying me. So you might see me with these guys. They've gotten a little older, and they've got a full set of teeth. And I'm not, you know, getting on to them, reprimanded them, but I hold my hand like this so they have nothing to get a hold of when I'm trying to work with them. And that I learned with horses, you know, when you give them a treat, you keep your hand flat, and that just keeps them from having something that they can bite onto. So, and it's not possible to do it all the time like that right there, but I put a towel on my legs and just make sure that there's no temptation going on when I want to sit down and work with them and everything. So I've worked with them on them all. They're learning their names and everything. I use a tone of voice, a different tone. They know when they're getting talked to because they know that voice. So everybody has been responding to that and using good eye contact and everything. And so I've been taking them out on the one-on-one and working with them that way, and we're going to continue to do that so that I can get them to start sitting and waiting for their treat and giving me eye contact and paying attention. So we're going to work on that, and they're getting their baths and their toenails. They're getting their manicure done again. They get their manicures more than I do. I'm going to be changing this crate around. If you've noticed, I've got this ramp here. I just took the wall of the crate out and folded it down. And I wanted to make sure that it was a straight shot to the litter box. So that way when they wake up, because a lot of times during the night, they are going all night with, you know, they're sleeping all night. They're not like eating during the night. But when they wake up in the dark, they can just go straight out to the litter box, and that's been working really well. But now they're old enough where I'm going to be able to, they're tall enough where they can step up into the crate with the door open, and I will be taking the door off because it's, you know, a little bit of an accident-prone area to just have it just sitting wide open like that. So, you know, you try your best and make sure that all the toys and everything are safe. Just because somebody made them and they're selling them in the pet section doesn't mean that they're safe. So it's up to us to make sure that everything is good for them and they're not going to get like their head caught or nose caught in any of these toys. And you just never know. So you kind of have to keep an eye on them because they are definitely wanting to be into everything. So I want to get everybody a close-up. This is Gidget. This is a girl. Hey, you guys give me a chance. They're all wanting to get to my hair. They love that. So she's doing really good. And here's Mr. Duke, Mr. Duke. Yeah, he's doing good too. They are full of it. Duke and Salty Dog, they are the two roughhousers in the family. They love to just play, and they are definitely boys. They are tag teaming each other all the time, getting into stuff. And actually on the wall over here that you can't see, but I have a door that flaps down, and that was used for the mama to get in and out. Hello. And I step in and out there. Well, he can get out. He can get out. He's learned how to crawl himself up the plywood wall because they're just very inquisitive. Their minds are growing. They need all kinds of stimulation, and they're physically able to do a whole lot more, and they just think it's really great. So, and I also have the water bowl over here, and they're all using that really well. I change out their water for sure morning and night, but sometimes I do in the middle of the day for health purposes to keep it clean, because they like to play in it and check it out and everything. I change the water. But another reason why I do that is because that way I know that they're drinking water, and that's very important for them. They if they don't drink water, then they'll get sick pretty quick. So if I'm changing their water twice a day, I can keep a good eye on how much they're drinking. Other than the fact that I'm always in here watching them. But anyway, they're all working really diligently on growing up so that when they get home, there's still going to be a lot of puppy left, believe me. But they're learning all kinds of good stuff, and they're just going to be awesome doodles. Okay, so we've got Mr. Barron here. Oh, say hi. Say hi. Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess you guys noticed that I have my hair up for a good reason when I get in here. But I was trying to be fashionista while I was in here, but it's not working very well. And there's Duke, Mr. Duke. So, anyway, they're all doing great, and they're looking forward to coming and meeting you guys. So, there. Come over here, guys. Play. Yeah. Play. Turn around. All right, well. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah, get this off. Look, here's the salt right behind you. Yeah, look up at the camera. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Oh, what is the camera? Huh? Look at the camera, Duke. Uh-huh. Yeah, there it is. What are you doing? You gonna give me 5? You gonna give me 5? Give me 5. Give me 5. So, until next week, and you guys and they're 6 weeks old, so you got a couple of weeks, so get ready. You got a bundle of joy coming home.